So
Other people are. She's upstairs.
Are we gonna put it on YouTube?
No, we're gonna watch it on
right here.
right here. Come sit next to me, Zach. Watch it on right here. Come sit next to me.
There you go. Look at that. How do we change my name?
Here. I rename.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that. How do we change my name?
Here. I rename.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. How do we change my name?
Here. Special.
Yeah. How do we change my name?
Speak of that already.
Hey, Shifra. Hey, Jackie.
I can lower the volume. I can mute it right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying, mute.
All right, I think we're good. We're certainly no videoed. Yeah.
Guess who's on?
Who?
Cheryl.
Say hello to Cheryl.
No, she's not on yet. No video yet.
Okay, well, wait till she comes on and then say, hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
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 Oh, I got a dividend increase.
What's up?
I got a dividend increase on Apple Inc.
Oh,
share.
Where's the? Look at the.
There'd be like
No.
It's not here. Oh, I didn't.
I'm saying it's over there. You.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Stories.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Hey, Ben.
Hi.
Happy belated birthday.
And Cheryl?
Yes.
Hi, Bruce.
Thank you. I'm gonna do that in a second. It is. And my service. Chair.
See us? Oh, she can see us. Hey. Yeah, she can see us.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Can you hear us?
Uh-oh. Needs to be.
What are you doing, Helen?
I will.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I hear a rabbi.
There is one. Yep. My computer decided to crash just before this, so it is just pulling itself back together right now.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Why don't you sit in this chair?
Why?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
No, 2 people. 3 people.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I was in Jifty like forever and a year ago. And I'm just real excited to hear this tonight.
Enter Wally.
I can't hear Wally.
You just seeing different people.
I know most people here.
I know none of the people. Well, I know all the adult people. I know a lot of the adult people.
Well, I'm Emily and Ed's daughter.
I know 2 of them.
Okay.
Fancy.
I guess
We're going to give a few more minutes before we start everything. I know we're also waiting on some of our teams.
Hi. Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom. Shabbat shalom.
It's Karen. Shabbat shalom, Karen.
Shabbat shalom, Shira. Shifra. Is it Shifra?
Shifra, yes. Hello.
Hi. I don't see you though.
You should.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I gotta do one of these. Now I can see you, Shifra. Shabbat shalom, Ritzy.
Thank you.
Shifra, you tell me when you want to start the screen.
Yeah, we're you can put that screen on and I'll give the direction when that starts.
Okay. Brian, could you please enable sharing for me? Is Brian there? No.
No, Brian's gone.
Hi, Joy.
Hi.
On a second.
Karen's off.
Karen's off.
I know. I think she's ignoring.
Yeah. I can do this. I can do this.
Hi, Freed family.
There you go.
Brian's not here.
Sorry, I was.
Okay.
You can mute it.
Well, I saw Ben and I saw half your face.
Okay.
So I'm like, I know.
Shifra, did Brian leave?
Let me see if he's here.
Is there a video?
Because he's the host.
Ryan is still on.
He-
He's just not on video or audio, so he should be there.
Mute your
Brian, I can't claim the host for this, and I need to.
Yes.
Sure.
Shira, is that Obi or is that Panina?
That is Panina.
Oh, wow, how fitting.
All 4 pounds of her.
Shifra, if Brian isn't on, I'm going to need to sign out and then sign back in so that I can be the host.
The sound is on yours. Does it interfere with, isn't it the same sound as mine?
So while the rabbi's trying to get that part figured out, I'm going to give.
Well, isn't it louder on
to
mine?
get these figured out.
Better?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Well, why did you shut mine off? Or tell me to
Hi,
shut it
Sarah.
off?
The volume of your own voice. Mute your microphone.
How do I do that?
Bottom left.
Hi, Tracy. Oh.
Microphone.
Hi,
I
Jackie.
don't know how to do that. Joy?
People keep moving.
Yeah.
That's why he's now the co-host.
that.
You have to shut that.
Where's your Zoom?
Oh, perfect.
Yay.
I'm here. No.
Okay. We still have a couple minutes. We still have a couple minutes to let people get on here, so and then I'll start.
What's going on with your service?
I guess it's as good as mine.
Oh, okay. We haven't talked about it.
Oh, look, there's Liam.
Where's Liam? I didn't see Liam. There's Liam.
I enjoy the Freeds playing Jewish geography in the screen.
Okay, Ray and I are here. He's coming.
There we go. There we go. Can't speak.
Where's the phone calls? I couldn't get them off.
See Marcus Waller.
Yeah, do that.
What?
Speaker.
Yeah, whenever.
I missed somebody that I wanted to think.
So she just said, Tracy just said hello, chatted with us.
Somebody's got a noisy bird.
It's you.
Nope.
You should find out what's going on with your server. Oh, it's important.
Okay.
Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So before we get started, first I want to welcome you all to RTSY's Rock Shabbat service. Thank you all for joining us virtually for it. Before we fully get started, I want to teach you a few things about the Zoom that may be helpful with this virtual tefillah part. So on your screen, you should be able to, on the top right corner, there's going to be a button that says speaker view. Speaker view enables you to be able to see whichever teen is leading that particular prayer. Because I'm going to ask everyone to mute themselves so that we can hear them.
I usually see speaker view and gallery view, Shifra, but I don't right now.
That's because we're on screen share.
Screen sharing? Oh, okay, Miriam, let me teach you, sorry, I'll backstep one thing. So at the top of the of your Zoom screen, it says view options.
Yes.
And there is an option for side-by-side mode where you'll be able to see the screen and the people in the call.
What I see is options, request remote control, and annotate.
You don't have a side-by-side mode?
Nope.
Oh,
I have a box mode, show grid video.
But where would you see the side-by-side mode?
So in the view options at the top of the page, if you have the option for side-by-side mode, it creates a it's automatically in speaker mode. Thank you very much. That you see the slides and then you see people. If that's not able to happen, that's okay on your particular device.
What I don't see is a gallery mode or anything where I can see everybody.
No, on the top of the screen in green, it says you are viewing Temple Road off screen. And then right next to it says view options. When you hit that down arrow, the bottom choice is side-by-side mode.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, please, it really isn't the time to do that. Let's just make do with what we have.
Yeah, so if that's not an option for you, you'll be able to hear whatever teen is speaking. But if that is an option, do the side-by-side mode. And then you can stay in gallery mode if you do want to see everyone else that's in the service. But
I don't have gallery mode. I'm trying to check.
That's okay. So Miriam, one of the things that I was suggesting is to have it on speaker mode, on speaker view.
I don't have it.
So that,
I'm not getting that. And I usually do have that or gallery mode. I don't have it.
I have speaker.
I don't know how to fix that
Then
one.
we just have to make do with what we have.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I can't help you further than that. But if you have the speaker view, put it on speaker view so you know which teenager is talking at that moment. And then what I'm also going to ask is that you mute yourselves so that you can hear the teens as well as possible, and that you hear their music and their words. Great. So, if you can mute your screens, that would be great. There's a mute button. You can use it. That one that's on the bottom of the bottom left hand. There should be a mute button for you. Perfect. I'm seeing people go mute. And then as soon as perfect. Okay, great. So our leaders for tonight's service are Jackie Barron, our RTSY Religious and Cultural Vice President, Hope Hirschman, our RTSY President, Sarah Feldman, our Programming Vice President, and Liam Klass, our ex officio, are all being part of your leaders for tonight's service. So with that, I'm going to ask that the teams take it away.
How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hey, my dog, my name, Shabbat.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Lahadoti likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lahadoti likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zahor v'dibor echad Hishmianu el hamyuhad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet v'lithilah lahadoti likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lahadoti לקראת קלה, פני שבת, לקבלה. שבת להבנך, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נשואה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תהילה, להדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת לקבלה. להדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת לקבלה. Please rise. בואי ושלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תהמוני עם סגולה. בואי הלאה, בואי הלאה. להדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת לקבלה. להדודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת לקבלה.
Жужа играет и поет на свой язык. Какая ты Жужа.
Can you hear my voice? Can you understand that am I awake? That am I breathing?
I got it. Dana?
Go into dark, go into light. Light becomes day, day turns to night. Go into dark, go into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Oh, ray on Delilah. Lord, meet me closer. Lord, meet me closer. The closer keep my on. Go into dark, go into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Go into dark, go into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Go ray on the light. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. So before we jump into this next song, I just wanted to remind everyone that if you were at November's Rock Shabbat with Sheldon Lowe, we did this song together. This is the sound of something quiet. This is the sound of one small seed. This is the sound that breaks the silence. Come make a holy sound with me. Come make a holy sound with me. There is a harmony inside us. There is a harmony of peace. There is a harmony that binds us. Make a holy harmony. Come make a holy harmony. This is the song of hearts wide open. This is the song of unity. This is the song that can't be broken. Come sing this holy song with me. Come sing this holy song with me. This is the sound of something quiet. This is the sound of one small seed. This is the sound that breaks the silence. This is the sound, the song, the harmony we need. Come make a holy sound with me. So come make a holy sound. Come make a holy sound. Come make a holy sound with me. With me. With me. With me. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Please be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai כוחך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים אלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hush, giving you our night. Hallowing you shalom. Honey days from red new. Hush, giving you our night. Hallowing you shalom. Honey days from renew. There Shamru B'nai Yisrael et HaShabbat Ma'asud et HaShabbat L'Doratom B'midolam V'Shamru B'nai Yisrael et HaShabbat Ma'asud et HaShabbat L'Doratom B'midolam Beinu Bein B'nai Yisrael Oti Le'olam Oti Le'olam V'Shamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat La'asod Et HaShabbat L'Doratom B'midolam Ki Sheshet Yamim Nasa Adonai Et HaShamayim Ve'et Ha'aretz V'Shamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat La'asod Et HaShabbat L'Doratom B'midolam Uvayom HaShvi'i Shabbat Vayinafesh Shabbat Vayinafesh Shabbat Vayinafesh V'Shamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat La'asod Et HaShabbat L'Doratom B'midolam V'Shamru B'nai Yisrael Et HaShabbat La'asod Et HaShabbat L'Doratom B'midolam Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufi Agite Hilatecha Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise.
Please rise.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. El Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imachot U'Mevi Geula Livnei Bneihem L'man Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah V'Hoshia, Morid Hatzal, Mechakel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Tzomech Naflim V'Rofei Cholim, U'Matir Asarim, Mekayeh Hatzal, B'Nei Afar. Milchamocha Baal Gevura, Umidom Melech, Melech Mimid Umechayeh, Umazmiach Yeshua, B'ne'eman atah l'chachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol.
Please be seated.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. Say shalom, shalom, Be'oko Yisrael. Say shalom, say shalom, shalom aleinu. Be'oko Yisrael. Say shalom b'mromav, say shalom aleinu. Say shalom b'mromav, say shalom aleinu. Say shalom b'mromav, say shalom aleinu. Say shalom, say shalom, shalom aleinu. Be'oko Yisrael. Say shalom, say shalom, shalom aleinu, Be'oko Yisrael.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's good to see so many of you from so many different places. And as we celebrate Shabbat this week, we also get to the very beginning of May. And for all of you who have May birthdays, I assume you're having huge parties, lots of people over. And so since none of that is happening, we thought we could help you celebrate with more than 80 of your closest friends here. We have a lot of people on this. So if you have a May birthday, wave your hand. Let's see who's got a May birthday. Okay, so this is a blessing for all of our birthday people for the month of May. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotinu v'imotinu, our God and God of our ancestors, God of days and years, our lives are in your hands. We thank you day by day for your many blessings. And as year follows year, we grow ever more grateful for all your gifts. These people whose birthdays occur this month come before you with special prayers of thanks and praise. Be with them always to sweeten the joys of their lives. Bless them with health and happiness. Bless them with the strength to overcome sickness and sorrow. And bless them with the wisdom to learn from all their experiences. We pray that their lives may be filled with good and with an abundance of your blessings. May they and all those they love have the joy of sharing and celebrating in your presence for many years to come. Please, where you are, think about the good that's happened over the past year. And think about how good it is to be here at this point now. And join with us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. We praise you, Adonai, our God, source of all creation, for creating us, for sustaining us, and for bringing us to this time of celebration. And since everyone cannot applaud or cheer or whatever, we're going to do a big hand wave to all the birthday people. Come on, from everybody else, we're going to wish them happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to all of you. And next year, I hope you celebrate with just anyone, just not alone. Just that's whatever you want to do next year, blow it away, because that would be really good. happy birthday. So now, again, this isn't what any of us planned. This isn't how we planned on being here. I am so grateful to all the people in RTSY for making this happen tonight. I gave them the chance to chicken out, gave them a chance to say, yeah, no, that's not the way we want to do it. We'll skip it till next year, and they didn't. And I'm really glad. And thank you to all of you. And there's another group that we want to thank, and that is that throughout the year, we've had volunteers do so much of what happens at TRT. And we have a special program to thank the adults, but we wanted to thank the teenagers separately from the adults, because you do amazing work in ways that most people don't even see. And again, we wanted to invite you all up to the bima. We wanted to applaud you. We wanted to congratulate you and thank you, and we can't do that. But what we can do is at least recognize what all of you have done, and to let you know that we know you've done it, and we're grateful to you. TRT just wouldn't exist without the work you did. And so I'm going to take my time and read it. I'm not going to try to race through it, but these are the names of our volunteer teenagers during the past year who've helped to make TRT what it is. Harrison Adler, Isaac Ball, Jackie Barron, Zach Barron, Sarah Cotter, Matt Eichel, Sarah Feldman, Ava Friedman, Ethan Gabazon, Alyssa Goel, Zohar Grinvold, Hope Hirschman, Kieran Ho, Liam Klass, Sammy Laitman, Jonah Levin, Brooke Milioti, Chloe Persley, Victoria Prokopenko, Dylan Roy, Selena Roy, Rebecca Russo, Braden Schurer, Kylie Schurer, Rachel Stern, Ari Tepper, Hannah Timpanaro, Lucas Timpanaro, Jillian Zeltzer, and Lauren Zeltzer. And now to speak to all of you, I want to introduce Tamima Grinvold, the president of our congregation, to say our thanks.
Good evening, everyone, and Shabbat Shalom. I am so excited to be on the call with so many people today that are here because of our teens, because our teens are really, really amazing. And I want to thank each and every one of you who put your time into either this service or anything else that you do for our small community and the community in large, because this is the way that you get to know your power in this world. This is how you get to communicate with people, you get to build your skills, you get to know what goes easy, what doesn't go easy, and believe me, things that don't go that easy are actually feeling like you accomplished something. So thank you for all your accomplishments. Thank you for standing up for who you are. Thank you for learning to be the next Jewish leadership.
Thank you, Tamima. And once again, if I called your name, or if God forbid I forgot your name, really, we didn't do that on purpose. There are 2 screens worth of people now. So if I called your name, I want you to start waving and don't stop for a minute, so everyone can see all the people on the different screens who are waving, and so we can thank you. And once again, now we're going to ask you to stop, and all the rest of us, could we please give them a silent round of applause? Let's hear it for everybody who helped to make it happen. Thank you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us roar? It's really amazing. Yay. Thank you to all of you, and especially to all the people who are making this happen tonight. So, Hope, I think we are turning to you now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I know this is not how we wanted this year to go. It's not fair. Everyone has told you that life isn't fair. You have probably heard it since you were a child, but I'm here to tell you that just because life isn't fair doesn't mean it hurts any less. This week's Torah Parsha is Kedoshim, the Holy Ones. It lists a couple dozen of the commandments. There are only 248 positive mitzvot compared to the 365 negative commandments. However, among the many possible reasons you can be pelted to death by stones, which are mentioned in this parsha, there's an even more important commandment. You shall not hate your kinsfolk in your heart. Love your fellow as yourself. I like this commandment a lot, and I think now is a very good time to draw attention to it. We are spending a lot of time together with our loved ones. So as much as you want to strangle them, just walk away and calm down. You can think about the moments when we will be out of quarantine and you can finally go to the mall or a bar. There is so much pain and conflict going on in the world, even during these questionable times. The people in charge of this earth can't help each other without blaming someone else and causing more quarrels. So even if some people in charge are making some very uneducated decisions, Florida, remember to remain calm. Everyone knows that the most important commandment in Judaism is that Adonai is our one and only God. I believe that Hillel the Elder's famous quote is the second most important. It goes as follows: "What is hateful to you, do not do to your fellow." This is the whole Torah. The rest is the explanation. Go and learn. My wish is for everyone to remember that even during these difficult times, you need to be kind and fair to those around you. Even your mother, brother, or significant other that's driving you nuts. Lastly, there are a couple of commandments that are based on tzedakah, justice. Helping others is a Jewish moral, especially during these uncertain times. There are still those who are hungry, homeless, sick, and disabled. There are still those putting themselves at risk, whether it's with a gun, words, or a doctor's mask. There are small businesses that need our help right now. So keep doing what you can to help this world heal. Thank you, and be safe. Also, if you are looking for ways to help, the temple is having a drop-off food drive in the driveway. You can bring food to TRT's driveway on May 7th from 2 to 4 p.m. and May 13th from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Please refer to TRT's website for more details. Thank you again and stay safe.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. As we move into the Misha Berach, I ask that you all think deeply about yourself, your community, and the condition of our environment. We are currently in the midst of unprecedented times, and it's been difficult for us all to adjust to a completely new lifestyle. It's rough, I know, but I'm here to remind you all that there is indeed a silver lining within this chaotic mess. Social distancing, though it prevents us from being able to see much of the outside world, has a lot of positive aspects. For example, my family and I spend a lot more time together and engage in thoughtful discussions, go on walks, and play games with one another. My sister and I have also been able to participate in some reflection and self-care activities. We do face masks, cook, and take part in remote learning together. I found a short poem that accurately describes life in quarantine. It goes like this: "And the people stayed home, and they read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being and were still. And they listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and some people began to think differently. And the people healed. And in the presence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully as they had been healed." So, what do I leave you all with? The power for us as a people to overcome this scary and daunting time through creating meaningful experiences on a virtual platform, and the strength for COVID-19 victims to heal and for their families and friends to be relieved. I care for you all deeply. Hang in there. We can get through this together.
We pray for healing of the body. We pray for healing of the soul, for strength of flesh and mind and spirit. We pray to once again be whole and love and now. Oh, please heal us now. Refuat hanefesh, refuat haguf, refuat shalema. Heal us now. Heal us now. Hoshea et amecha, uvarech et nachwatecha, ureim v'nasim ad haolam. Mishaberach avotenu, Mishaberach imotenu, Ana Adonai Hoshiana. We pray for healing of our people. We pray for healing of the land and peace for every race and nation, every child, every woman, every man, and orphan. Oh, please heal us now. Refuah hanefesh, refuah haguf, refuah shalema. And orphan. Oh, please heal us now. Refuah hanefesh, refuah haguf, refuah shalema. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Please rise. Alvinu l'shaberach l'adon hakol, l'tetkenu l'aleh tzer breshit, shelo asam pirei ha'aratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo samokinu kahem, v'goralinu k'kol hamanam, v'anachnu koreim, u'mishtahavim u'modim, Livnei melech malchei hamachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Once again, Ritzi, thank you. I don't know if you've been too busy to see the comments, but a whole bunch of people have been thanking you for making Shabbat. You can please be seated. Please relax for a little while. I hope you get a chance to take a look at the comments. We'll leave them up. When the service is over, we'll actually unmute everybody and allow you to stay and schmooze. We have amazing brownies. No, we don't, but we should have amazing brownies. But stay around, hang out, talk with everybody. And for the students, the people who led the service, go check out the comments under chat because people are saying really, really nice things to you. For everybody, it's great to have you with us wherever you're located. And the one, maybe the only good thing about this is that we get to include people who aren't local. And that's really nice to be able to share together for Shabbat. Reminder that tomorrow morning, our morning million starts at 10 o'clock. The Zoom link is really simple, trt.org/Saturday. Okay, next Friday, our service is at 6:30. And I invite you all, I'm gonna be doing something that I think is important. We're gonna give you the insider's guide to Temple Rodef Torah. There are a bunch of things around the temple that some of us know about and not everybody knows about. And I felt that it was real important that we share this knowledge with some other people, like that amazing stained glass window that's by the front office, and where the American flag flew before it flew in our sanctuary, and all kinds of other things at TRT. So I hope you'll join us next Friday at 6:30. And then next Saturday is Tat Shabbat at 9:15 with Rabbi Stern and Mr. Sam. And the link for that is simple, trt.org/Tat Shabbat. We've tried to make these as simple as we could. So we hope you'll join us for that. Thank you again to all the teen volunteers. Really, we wish we could thank you more directly and more personally and give you each a hug, but you have to take this as a big group hug from everybody. We appreciate, we're grateful for your work. And a reminder to everyone out there that even though we are not allowed in the temple, we are here. Rabbi Stern, our president Tamima, whom you just heard, and I are here to talk with you, to help you to listen, whatever it may be. We invite you to give us a call, drop into our office hours, whatever way works best for you, drop us a note. We want to keep in touch during this time. It's more important than ever. And the final thing, I will be sharing a video on the Temple's Facebook page and on mine, which was just sent to me by a dear friend at Shari Tzedek Hospital in Jerusalem. They have just closed their COVID-19 ward because the last patients have been cured. An 88-year-old, a 91-year-old, and an 82-year-old were cured. They were the last patients, and they closed down the COVID-19 ward at the hospital. And there is an amazing video of all the staff members dancing. It's really good. And if you want a little bit of hope that we're going to get through this, that we're going to come out the other side, take a look when I post this video and just see doctors and nurses and orderlies and people sitting at the computers and everyone just dancing around a completely empty ward. Our hope is not lost. We will get through this. And I hope you see it and share it with 1,000 people, because this is good news for a change and we should really all see it. So we turn now to Kaddish. And we remember our loved ones who died recently, loved ones who died at this season long ago. And usually, as you know, we invite you to stand and say their names aloud. That doesn't work on a Zoom setting, so I will be reading all the names. This week, we mark the Shiva of Edwin M. Joseph, the father of David Joseph, and Heda Shek, a member of Temple Road of Torah. And we observe the Shloshim of Scott Reich, the brother of Ronnie Jane Reich, Arnold Friedman, the uncle of Leah Dasko, Sheila Rittman, the sister of Maurice Height, Carol Rosenblum, the cousin of Marge Stevens, and Yusuf Ellis, the friend and teacher of Larry Rosen. And we remember those whose yahrzeits occurred this week: Ronaldo Sigismondi, Jerome Mack, Nathan Fine, Betty Shore, Alan Waldman, Harry Weinberger, Morris Wiskin, Charlotte Solomon, Gloria Beagle, Irving Gladstein, Hyman Trencher, Arlene Kernet, Minnie Friedland, Reuben Gale, Ruth Hills, Fanny Wiskin, Gerald Friedman, Mario Maravent, Werner Blankenstein, Helen Greco, Sandy Jaffe, Louis Silverberg, and Abraham Goldman. And to these names that have been on the list, we ask you please to take a minute and to think of your loved ones, to remember those who have died, to think of those who have been serving, who have contracted the illness and died from it. And even if we don't know their names, please take them into your heart. Let us take them into our hearts with our own loved ones, as we thank God for the gift of their lives. If you are able, please rise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ba'alma divera chirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shemei rabba mevarach la'alam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudsha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim alenu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom alenu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
And there was evening and there was morning the sixth day. The heaven and the earth were finished in all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing, and God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitchanav mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinhilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'e kodesh, Zeher letziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'harta, v'tanu kidashta mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodsheha, v'ahava uvratzon hinhaltanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. You may be seated if you have not already. I'm here to do some thank yous, and I wanted to thank, first of all, as the rabbi said, like the idea, like the way that this service was going to come about during this remote situation, we had no idea what was going to happen. You know, all this remote learning started to happen, and our high schoolers got even more swamped with work than they ever had been before. And you know, the work that was put forth to create this service and to learn all the songs, write these writings that they're doing, writing the Devar, and all these things that these teens are doing is on top of the times 2, times 3, times 4, times 4 amount of work that they would normally get in high school. So I, if you could, you know, I'm going to go like this, you know, to give a really big congratulations to Jackie, Sarah, Liam, and Hope for the amazing work that they did on this service. So if you guys could all, you know, applaud with me. Deans, look through the screen so you guys can see everyone doing it. Jackie put so much work into this service. This is her second year as our RCVP, and she put an amazing amount of work into all her playing and learning the songs and singing for you, setting up her own little station. She even has a microphone there, I think, today, to make sure that you guys could hear everything in the service properly. So she's one of our seniors that is leaving, and Hope, our president, is also leaving for college next year. Hope to Goucher, and Jackie to, oh my gosh, why am I blanking right now? Oh my God, I'm blanking. Something with an S. Someone scream it. Skidmore.
Thank you, Skidmore. Oh my gosh, I'm like thank you, Hope. Jackie's like always wearing her Skidmore sweatshirt, and today she's not. And for some reason that made my mind blank. So Hope is going to Goucher. Jackie is going to Skidmore, and one of our other Sarah Cotter is also graduating this year, and she is going to American. So we hope that our seniors have a great journey into college, however that may start for them, whether remotely or in person, I hope. And they don't forget anything that they've learned with us, and from TRT and RTSY and Niftiger, and they continue to bring that along with them. I also want to thank Rabbi Weber and Cantor Lawrence for all the guidance that they gave through the planning of this service, especially as we went remote. This, like I said, it got to be a little bit more crazy, but thank you so much for all your hard work. Rabbi Weber and Rabbi Stern, we hope that you have a fantastic retirement. We will miss you greatly. And I love that Shira brought Panina the cat into the service today, because this is like a big secret for my teens, but Panina is my middle name. So I have a special place in my heart for that cat. So thank you so much for all your help and your guidance that you've given the teens and to me over the last 5 years for me and their lifetimes for them. So thank you so much. And for everyone that has been posting these comments in the chat, thank you. They're so sweet. I keep like opening up and reading them. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. And thank you to our youth committee for helping and supporting us throughout the whole journey that we have throughout the years. And I'm gonna, I think that's all, but Yasher Kokahem, I think I got that right this year. Yes. To everyone involved in the service. And thank you so much for everyone who's joined us. Oh no, my battery. And we have over 70 people here, and that's absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna pass this to Jackie.
So I just also wanted to thank everyone for coming and thank the teens that have, Liam, Sarah, and Hope, for actually being a part of this, because I know this was difficult not being able to all be together and play together. So thank you. And with that, this is our last song. Sometimes I lie under the moon and thank God I'm breathing. And I pray don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. It's not about win or lose, 'cause we all lose when they beat on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving though the water stays raging. In this maze, you can lose your way, in the drive, you crazy, but don't let it fade to go away, go away. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. One day this all will change, treat people the same. Stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same sun, singing songs of freedom like way-oh, 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 way-oh. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. Shalom.
Shalom.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Ritzy.
Thank you, Ritzy.
Beautiful service.
And that was fantastic.
Ritzy. Shabbat.
Love it.
Shabbat
Shalom. Stay
shalom.
safe.
Hi, Zach.
Definitely. All you
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Well done, Jack.
Jackie, we're proud of you. We love you.
Shabbat
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
It's Jen Herzog.
Now I have the speaker view in the gallery.
There you go.
I'll figure it out.
Hi, Eric. Hi, Jared.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so
Did a
much.
phenomenal job.
Thanks for coming.
Phenomenal job.
I tune in every week for this.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Hope. Where's Sarah?
Thanks, everybody.
Really.
Buddy.
Love you all.
Miss
the cat.
Love you guys.
Love you all.
All of you.
Bye, everybody.
Come on.
Bye, Bridget. Bye, Lynn.
Shabbat shalom, Cantorwali.
Bye, David.
Bye, everybody.
See you, Bobby.
Bye, bye.
Bye. Love you all. Bye, bye.
Shabbat shalom.
See everybody. Teenagers hanging out.
Ritzy, you did beautifully. Thank you.
Thank you, nifty people who showed up.
Yes. Yes. All the nifty people. Ben, you got to contain your emotions there. Like,
He was doing an excited.
I know.
Shabbat
I'm kidding. It was great. It was super. It was great. It was love watching. It's good.
This has been on our calendar. We were so glad you guys did it virtually. This has been on our calendar since you guys posted it. We were planning to be there in person, so we're so glad you.
Wow. You know, that woman who was just talking grew up at TRT. You know that, right?
I recognize Jen Herzog. Adam was in my grade.
Okay. Yeah.
So is she still in TRT?
Jen?
Yeah. I know nothing.
Jen's on the board.
I did not know this.
Yeah. Yep. She's the membership VP or membership chair.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, she was, I think she was a couple of years older than I was.
Well, she still is.
Probably. Who knows? She could have stopped aging. It's weird. These days are weird. Strange things are happening.
Anyway, it's great to see you. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Do you want
Shabbat
to talk
shalom,
to
everyone.
You want to talk to Hope?
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
I'm
shalom.
staying on. I'm just.
Oh, Hope that you want to stay on.
I'm staying on. Just.
Well, I think. Well, Liam just ran away. Hope
Mm,
staying.
there.
Is Hope staying?
I am.
Okay.